So last time we defeated the Sword Master. So that was one of the 3 trials. It was a chick.
Well,
it could have been his. It could have been his. We don't know.
People think Poison's a chick, but he's not.
Let's talk to this guy.
Do you ever wonder if we're all just characters in a novel?
Yikes! Oh, you almost scared me to death. I thought you were a... Oh, never mind.
You tell me if there's an answer you want me to pick.
He's
squinky.
I'm over. Who are you? Who are you? Who is this guy?
Who are you?
I'm the lookout of Melee Island. I watch the ocean for approaching storms and ships, and report them directly to the governor. He doesn't like unexpected visitors.
He's not even looking at you, and he's the lookout. He doesn't. He can't even see you, but he's the lookout.
How did you get to be lookout when you're obviously blind as a bat?
How did you get to be the lookout when you're obviously blind as a bat?
Watch your tongue.
Oh.
I was handpicked by
It's under my nose. I
Shinetop.
can't.
Sheriff Shinetop. That's where you get a little bit more hints, foreshadowing. Like, Sheriff Shinetop purposely gave you the job that you weren't meant to have.
Yeah.
All right. Why is the governor worried about unexpected visitors?
Why is the governor worried about unexpected visitors?
Actually, it's the expected visitors we're worried about.
That's a good
One
line.
pirate captain in
That's a pretty good line for back in the day.
A dead one, but that doesn't make him any less dangerous.
I'm over here.
Huh? Oh,
I'll just be off to seek my fortune now.
good luck.
I love that guy. I don't know his name. Wait, did he say? He just said he was the lookout. Yeah. I guess he's not that really important of a character that he needs a name. You know.
Yeah.
That's okay though. That would. I mean, it's
Aren't
fine.
we all though?
Yeah.
Aren't we all just that character?
Kind of. Aren't we all the lookout?
Yeah.
Let's start a cult and just that's the thing we'll say.
We
are all the lookout.
I guarantee you that's a band name. The Lookout. That's a band name.
That's a British indie band, yeah. So when we were in here, I was talking. Oh my god, that looks like
Pat.
That just looks like, I don't know. I just look at any ginger with a beard and looks mad, and I'm like, that's Pat.
Did I show you that like in the first few minutes of the Back of Arkham Knight game, you can find Bruce from Funhouse in it?
Yeah, everybody's been talking about that. I thought that was hilarious.
Everybody's been talking about that?
Yeah.
See, cause I'm always like weirded out whenever like I'm the old when I find something and then I find out that like everyone else is freaking out about it. I'm like, oh man,
those guys
it makes me feel special because it makes me feel like I found it on my own.
Yeah.
And everybody else like only knows about because somebody told them.
My name's Guybrush.
We swear, 2 best friends took some of our ideas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We did the getaway, and they did the getaway.
2 weeks later, after we uploaded it, they did the getaway.
Yeah.
And they did a bunch of the jokes that we did. And we were like, I don't know if it's just that we all discovered it independently because it's a coincidence, or if they literally have watched us.
Well, there's been
choosing to believe
there's been some cases.
There's been more than one. Yeah, at least 7 videos. I can. Oh man.
Over like a 1 or 2 year period where it's just like, oh hey, we did this video. Next week, Two Best Friends has a video out that's the same video.
And it's not like we're playing like new games.
Sometimes it's even the same jokes.
Yeah.
So, what's your name?
It's never like the same game either. Or I should say, it's never like a new game. It's always like this weird, obscure 8-year-old video game that nobody's heard of.
Yeah, so it's like, how could you know? How could you do that unless you watch? How could you even know that game exists unless you watched our channel?
Kind of, and made the same joke as well.
Yeah. Just shoves the nunchucks right up his butt.
Where can I find the governor?
Where can I find the governor?
Look at that.
Whoa.
I know, but
that's straight up. They just de-res the guy's actual face.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that's crazy how they did the pixelation for every single hair. That is nuts.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the guys who
Why
did this new artwork actually had an easier job.
Yeah, they did. But still, gosh, doesn't it look beautiful?
Yeah.
It looks so good. Very cartoony and lovely.
Well, praise the Lord, it's not clay animation.
Yeah.
I'm creeped out by clay animation. Doesn't matter
What was that
it
game that we
is.
were talking about the other day? We don't know.
I don't know the name of the game.
Everybody will know what we're talking about. I guess you could look it up. It's a point-and-click adventure game, really old, maybe 8 or 10 years old or something, even older possibly. It's not as old as Monkey Island, I know, so it can't be... It might be 8 years old. But we were both talking about this demo game that we played, and on this demo disc there was this creepy claymation point-and-click adventure game. And there's only one of them that's ever been made, and that's that old. He just looked it up on Google Images.
It's called The Neverhood.
That's it, yeah. That game is freaky, but it's so good, and it looks beautiful in a way, doesn't it?
Oh, this part.
It looks fun.
I remember this part.
Yeah, that's the demo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to show this.
Yeah. The thing that will eat you
So
super hard.
that pirate just told us to talk to Esteban. This is Esteban, I believe.
Oh.
What are you looking at me for?
This is what he used to look like.
I like the new one better because the eye looks better.
Yeah, it shines. Wait for it to shine. Yeah? Shine. Maybe I have to get him to talk. I'd like to introduce myself. My name's
I'd like
Guybrush.
to introduce myself. My name's Guybrush.
Yeah? So what?
There it
Oh,
goes.
there it goes.
That's just a cool little touch. They didn't have to do it, but it's cool. Can you tell me about the story about this LeChuck
Can
guy?
you tell me the story about this LeChuck guy?
Just to give people a little bit of backstory, you probably wouldn't care, and I've already told you enough about Monkey Island and LeChuck, but I figured, I forgot these people existed. I knew they existed, I just didn't know if they added them in this game. And I found out that they did, and I'm so happy. Because there's this one dude who they did not need to put in the game. The only reason they did was strictly for fan service, and I'll show you in a second. What's so scary about this LeChuck guy?
What's so scary about this LeChuck guy?
Like, when you hear this with this one dude I'm going to show you, your mind is just going to be like, oh my god, these people love their fans.
The secret of Monkey Island. But a mysterious storm came up and sank his ship. Survivors.
I'm looking something up.
Go
I'm
for it.
paying
That
attention.
was the end of the fierce pirate.
It doesn't piss me off when you look things up, it pisses me off when you, like, check your phone. When you're like, oh, that's so interesting, Nate.
He still sails the waters between here and Monkey Island.
TM.
His ghost ship is an unholy terror upon the sea.
I like
That
his
is
voice
why we're
acting.
all in here and not out pirating.
So this is why this island is full of pirates currently,
Excuse
is
me,
because
but I'm looking for
LeChuck has
Duckboard.
been terrorizing the seas for the past few years.
Cardboard?
That's a running gag joke. They put that in all the Monkey Island games. Or no, I take that back. They put it in 1, I think 3, 4, and 5, but I don't know if they put it in 2. They might. I know it's just a it's not a joke. It's a joke, right? But it's not a running gag until like the 3rd game.
Okay.
Because they just repeat the same thing over and over again. But it's funny.
Alright.
Where can I get a
Can I
drink?
get a drink?
Because later on in the series, like,
You can wait for the
something
cook
like
to
the
notice you,
dartboard becomes a puzzle.
but that would take all day. Just find the mug and sneak into the kitchen.
Now, he says just find a mug and sneak into the kitchen. I don't remember if that's an actual thing we have to do or
This
not.
whole LeChuck thing has me
I don't
pretty
think we
shaken
do.
up. So,
Because I was, I was thinking about it, and I'm like, I don't recall anywhere where I can get a mug. Alright, so we talked to that dude. The only other dude that really stands out here, other than... Alright, I take that back. They all kind of stand out. But you can only talk to this guy now.
Yeah.
Let's talk to him. Look at that big,
Cold.
look at that big freaking button, dude.
Ask me about Loom.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
At me about Loom.
Eye yourself, pirate.
I
Tell
yourself.
Doesn't he look like he's kind of like a adult baby almost?
Yeah.
Look at that. It has his name on it. It looks like he's a birthday boy.
Tell me about
Look at-
your heart.
Look, it's got a string making sure that it's a birthday hat. He's like an adult
Nice
baby.
hat.
Nice hat.
Oi.
Tell me about Loom.
So, tell Tell me about
Yes.
Loom.
You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure.
They did not need to put this in. This game doesn't even exist anymore.
Interface of
High
magic.
resolution
I know.
3D landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects.
I
Elegant
love
control
this.
of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
They did not need to put that in, but they did for the die-hard fans. I love them. Oh, man.
There's a sale pitch like that in another game I played. That's a new game. It was kickstarted, and it won.
It's so good.
What game was it? It was Divinity Original Sin. There's a guy in a cave who
I love that.
it's not like a paywall either. It's just straight up a sales pitch to buy the other Divinity games.
Yeah. Jeez, what an obvious sales pitch.
It's like, who are you? And he's like, play the other Divinity games.
Sorry,
Find
some
out.
topics I just get carried away.
Nice talking to you.
Bye.
Oi. So
Yeah,
hey,
That's the last person.
how we
you
were
gotta talk
talking
to.
about claymation is like super freaky and Neverhood is also super creepy. It's creepy because of things like this image, which is literally just him
It's
under
nowhere space, right? It's impossible.
He's under the world to use the toilet in nothing.
In nothing world, right? All right, let's see. Now I see this yellow petal. We're gonna use that yellow petal because. All right, pay attention. We're gonna use the yellow petal with the stewed meat, and that's the reason that yellow petal is illegal to pick. Let's see. Use
But we picked it.
meat with condiment. Yeah,
We're gonna get in trouble for this?
kind of.
Well, maybe we shouldn't do it.
We already did it.
Well,
Got it.
There. We got stewed drugged
what's in that
meat.
box under the bench?
Nothing.
Oh.
I thought so when we were first playing too.
Can you take
It's
a knife
it's
and...
a drug.
Can
It's
you,
a narcotic.
Can you, like, take your knife or sword and stab that chef right in the belly?
Probably wouldn't be
'Cause
the
it feels
smartest
like
thing
he's-
to do.
Feels like he's hiding something in there.
It's probably not the smartest thing to do, considering he's the only thing bringing these pirates their grog.
No, he's not. They're sneaking into his thing.
No, that's just me.
Oh.
I mean, we walk to them and all their glasses and mugs are full of grog. See you, Jontron.
Well,
Jontron in 5 years.
Tick, 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 tick. That clock doesn't have a talk, it just has a tick. So where are you going now?
What do you think would love some meat?
The Swordmaster?
I don't know. Maybe something with the name Piranha in the name.
Piranha Doodles?
I like the way they named them Piranha Poodles, not just as an insult to piranhas, but like as an obvious kind of hint. These things will eat meat. Take it. You know?
Yeah.
It's pretty smart. Open, no, give stewed meat to the deadly Piranha Poodles.
Just store that giant ham in your shirt. Oh wow, there's
Important notice. These dogs are not dead. They are only sleeping. No animals were harmed during the production of this game.
That's so
well,
great.
okay,
Look at what it
because
looks like
I was that's an important notice because I was literally about to say those dogs are super dead.
That's what it used to look like. Oh man, that's so, that's why this game's comedy is so good. Think about how good this comedy was like 12 years ago. It's pretty brilliant.
Though
I'll say.
I do wish those poodles were dead.
Yeah, I know you do. All right. So you walk in here. Now the people might be saying, "Well, why does Nathan know where to go?" It's because I played this real quick before he came over, so I wouldn't
like
do
20
something
years
stupid.
old.
It's old. It's not 20, but it's almost, honestly. Yeah. We're gonna pick up this vase. We don't have to,
We stole the vase.
but it's a bit of a tiny joke, so we
Can-
might as well.
You gotta hide underneath the stuffed animals and all that junk.
This looks like a job for Fester Shinetop.
Ooh.
No, this is gonna be a long joke. This is gonna be a long joke.
Better leave this here.
Because they're fighting in there, so he puts the vase back. Because he might crack it. Now, I want you to look at the bottom left.
Hypnotized coral.
The game is playing itself for me currently.
No.
That's this game's comedy. Look at this. It doesn't have to do this. It's a cutscene, but because it's comedy, the game is playing itself. Look at Tremendous Yak.
It's a big, ugly, hairy yak wearing some wax lips.
That's this game's. This game is so brilliant in its comedy. I'm not pressing any buttons. It's doing itself. Yeah.
Yeah. Staple remover. Use staple remover on the horse yak lips.
Still not playing.
I'll need this.
Manual of style.
Now,
Must be nuts.
I could turn it back to the old-timey thing, but I'm not gonna, just because it looks so much cooler in this, you know? I'll let it go in this.
Doc! Gophers!
Pick up gopher repellent.
Okay.
Use gopher repellent with gopher.
Another gopher. Gopher repellent with gopher horde. Gopher repellent with funny little man. Walk 2. Look, it's a ship in a glass. Open lock.
I can't open it.
Oh.
When I was first playing this, because it's so old, I didn't remember. So whenever it would say press A, I was actually pressing A. And I was like, what the hell? What am I doing? It took me like 5 minutes to figure out, oh, this is a cutscene.
For a while.
I thought that was great.
Only
That's
I had a file, I could get the idol.
What?
I don't know, whatever. But hey, it's not like the game's making you guess what to do. It straight up says, hey, go get a file. And there's only so many people in town.
Wouldn't it be hilarious if it was all just, if there was a point and click that was just completely based off puns? So it's like,
that's
I need
what this game kinda is, almost.
It's like, I need a file to pick this lock. So you like, you go to like the sheriff's office and steal the criminal files from a record.
So stupid.
And just rub them up
so,
again.
No, so then you read the criminal record, and that's how you learn how to pick a lock?
No, you just rub it up against the lock. And it opens.
I'm gonna say this right now. This isn't super obvious, I'll admit, but there's only so many people in town that it's like you're bound to get something anyway.
Right.
So when you first get out of that little cutscene, you're gonna look through your inventory and notice you have all these weird items. Wax lips, which when you look at all these things, they don't give much of a joke like this.
They're yak-sized and covered with slobber. I'm certainly not going to chew on them.
I tried to, like, talk to them, chew on them. You can't do anything other than look at them.
I think it's some kind of religious text.
The manual of style. Staple remover.
This will come in handy.
So, yeah.
It says gophers won't come near you with this stuff on.
So we saw that the gopher repellent also worked with the funny little man. So how's the food in there? And then, like I said, there's only so many people you can talk to that you're going to eventually come across somebody.
Would you happen to have a file?
You think I'd be in here if I did? All I have is this carrot cake my Aunt Tilly made.
Oh, he's such an idiot,
But
isn't he?
God, if you bring me something to get rid of these rats. I can't stand carrot cake.
He's so stupid. Okay, so yeah, we saw that the gopher repellent not only just works on gophers, but it works on annoying little men too.
Yeah.
So
give
gopher repellent to this prisoner. That's how he's gonna get rid of the rats.
Here's my work on the rats.
On the rats.
On the rats.
Thanks, sissy. Yeah.
I don't know if he's Spanish or he's like a
He
combination of
looks
Spanish
Arabic.
and French. Maybe.
Like he looks Arabic. He doesn't
Maybe.
sound Arabic though.
Let's just look at the cake.
It's heavy.
Can we talk? Oh, I guess we can't talk to closed
That
cake.
doesn't seem
Talk to the
work.
cake.
Closed cake.
I do that. I talk to my food. I'm like, oh yeah.
Oh
Look
yeah,
at
girl,
you.
I'm gonna eat you up so good.
Yeah, put that pepper sauce on.
Dang,
Yeah.
girl, you got that heavy cake.
You
Push
bite into it
cake,
and you're
use
like,
cake.
oh, it tastes so good.
All right, so we open the cake and we got a file. Classic. That's a pretty well-known joke and thing. You know, everybody knows the whole like
Yeah.
bring a cake to a prison thing, and that is again, this game is really old, but even that, I heard file and my first instinct was the prisoner.
Yeah.
I could understand maybe back in the day you might not understand that, but that was my first reaction was prisoner file, but I don't know how he would have a file because that's why he's in prison. Surely he wouldn't be in prison if he had a file.
Yeah.
But, you know, the game does it. Walk to gaping hole. Yep.
I've got the file.
So all those items that we picked up, they're meant to kind of throw you off,
Yeah.
but they're all just red herrings. They don't matter.
Mango
That's what they're for on
style
this.
Shredder.
Yeah,
Give
it's
stylish
worthless.
confetti to heavily armored clown.
So, I don't know how much time we're going to have to talk about this, but I'm going to say there's a video that we both just watched recently. I don't remember. It was called,
This is very hard to commentate.
yeah,
Holy
I know,
crap.
right? That's why I was thinking, like, should we talk
Pick
about...
up Fabulous Owl. Walk 2.
Because I'm going
Here, you-
faster than normal. in this game.
You say what the button says. I'll say all the sound effects. Crash.
Walk 2.
Tuk lurk lurk.
That
Phew.
was a close one.
Close one.
At least I got the idol.
Got the idol. Now you can worship
But
Baal
I'm
and
not done
die.
with you yet.
Uh-oh.
Thought you could get out of here with the idol of many hands, did you?
Look, I can
There's
explain.
voice actor. Sounds familiar.
So can I.
Yeah, he sounds familiar, doesn't
You
he?
poisoned the governor's pet poodles.
They're just sleeping.
He sounds familiar, doesn't he?
Broke into
Yeah.
her house
The door
You'll
was
find
unlocked.
and stole one of her most valuable pieces of art.
No, you've got it all wrong.
Oh, really? Well, let's hear your explanation.
Now, I was going to say, I don't think this is, but it might be Dominic Armato. I don't remember seeing his name in the credits or the intro of the game, but I know Dominic Armato does the voice acting of the third game, and I
Yeah.
think the fifth game as well.
He's the guy who does Goku, right?
Dominic Armato?
Yeah.
No,
No.
that was a different guy. Dominic Armato is just this other, like, he looks kind of like a fat hippie kind of pothead that lives in his mom's basement. That's how he looks, but he's obviously not that. No, he's a pretty great voice actor. He's just a dude. That's what we like in our voice actors. They're just
Yeah.
dudes.
I would love to be able to voice act, but I'm so
Voice
toned
acting
down.
looks really fun. We watched the one of
the guy who
his name?
plays Beerus and the guy who plays
Goku and the new
and
Dragon
Battle
Ball
of
Z
Gods, and we watched them like voice act that one of the big fight scenes they have underground, and it's so awesome. It's really goofy, like because you see humans just be like.
Every time he yells, he ends it with an underbite.
I caught this hoodlum making off with your idol, Governor.
Look at her.
Belongs in a museum.
Look at her. She's pretty.
That's right, it does.
What?
You heard me, Fester.
Governor
You
Marley.
were on guard. Oh, just go away, Fester. I can handle this.
It doesn't matter what answer I
Well,
picked. I'm pretty sure she agrees with you regardless. She just doesn't like Fester,
Sorry about him.
and so she's
Excuse
gonna
me.
do whatever she can to get
I'm
rid
Governor
of him.
Marley. Governor Elaine.
Look at that. That's pretty good artwork.
Yeah,
This is what she used to look like. Still pretty.
Oh.
Pretty.
she's
Yeah.
okay.
Pick one.
Well, gosh. is what I would say.
Mr.
Yeah.
Threepwood. I know why you're here.
To
Believe me,
give the
you're not
gingers
first
back
who's
their
tried.
souls.
Although I have to admit, not many get as far as you have.
Jeepers.
That...
My lookout told me of your arrival. I've wanted to meet you ever since I heard your fascinating name.
Oh, she likes the name.
Tell me,
She likes the
Diver,
name.
why
And
do
you're
you want
like,
to be
I
a
like your
pirate?
eyes.
You don't
I-
look like one.
Yeah, that's the first thing that I notice when I look at a girl is
Your
usually her
face is
eyes or her
too-
smile, honestly.
Sweet.
Mainly because her eyes take up 50% of her face, though, doesn't they? I like this one.
Yeah, I was.
I see. Well, you're obviously not in the mood for idle chit-chat, are you? I suppose you've got many more exciting things to do? I won't take up any more of your time, Mr. Threepwood.
Most I would know a lot of Boogaloo. That's you. That's straight up you.